Alright, here we are. You guys are probably reading the title of this video and are like, damn, like what happened? Or how was he in such a good mood even though he just did that? Well, it is like this happened on Thursday and it's now Monday, so it's like 4 days past since it's happened. So I'm not in that depresso mode anymore. But you guys know how that is. But yeah, it's days after, and I'm already not fully over it. I still feel some of it inside because I did do a lot of damage, and but yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and make this video because I feel like this is a very, very important video to make. Not only because one, I've been keeping you guys up to date with these accounts, but also two, there's a very, very big lesson to be learned in this video, and hopefully this video can prevent some of you guys from doing the same mistake that I did. And you know, I'm not worried about people talking about me, saying, oh, he doesn't know how to trade, doesn't know what he's doing. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about people, oh, he's selling, he's teaching now, and now he's blowing accounts, like who's gonna buy that stuff from him? I'm not worried about any of that. You know why? Because I don't rely on mentorship sales. I don't rely on Discord sales for my living. That's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life from being a trader, right? That's what I've always been. That's always been my end goal, is to be a trader, not a marketer, not a content creator, not a influencer, right? It's to be a trader, a consistently profitable trader, and that's what I'm going to do. That's why I don't care about going on here, going on YouTube, and publicly sharing me blowing my accounts, even though I'm supposed to be helping others and teaching them, because I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not afraid to be real with you guys, keep it authentic, because that's who I am, that's who I was from the beginning, and that's who I will always be. No matter how much money I'm making from mentorships or my Discord sales or showing you guys how I trade, no matter how much money I'm making from that, I will always keep it real. I will never hide anything. I will always show 100% authenticity and show everything, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be a consistent trader. I'm not going to be a marketer. I'm not going to be a social media influencer. And I know I already said that, but I just wanted to make that point clear. I have nothing to hide, and I'm one of those people who doesn't. I don't care what other people think of me. Essentially, the people who trust me and the people who know that I know how to read price. ICT wouldn't have reposted my video of me going in depth on price action if I didn't know how to read price, right? But just because I know how to read price doesn't mean I have full control over myself, which is what you guys are seeing in this video, right? I lost control one day, and one day is all that it takes. I think I'll name the video that. Something about, one day. I feel like that would be a good title. But yeah, let's get into what happened. So, one day, man, one day ruined 3 weeks worth of progress. And this just goes to show that he will always be waiting. And if you watch my videos for a while, you'll know who I'm talking about. He, as in that inner demon, that lower self, that the gambler, whatever you want to call it, the old you, just that being inside of you that holds you back from success. He or she, if you're a woman watching this, he will always be waiting for you. Any sliver of opportunity you give him, any just a small chance that he gets, he's gonna take that chance and he's gonna run with it. And Thursday, I gave him that chance. So basically, what happened was, it was a normal day. It was the day after CPI, large expansion, and I went into the markets expecting, some kind of decent price action, but that's not what we got, and I acted impulsively, thought I saw something in the charts that I didn't really see, took a trade over leveraged and lost that first trade that was over leveraged and a trade that I shouldn't have taken. So already that's two mistakes, right? And I could have stopped there. But instead, I decided to keep going, and I had a personal daily loss limit on Top Step X, right? So meaning if I hit a certain amount of losses, then it'll lock me out of my account for the day. But what I did was I would keep increasing that personal loss because I didn't want to stop. He didn't want to stop. My old self, he wanted to keep going. The gambler inside of me wanted to keep trading, and he kept moving that stop. He kept moving that personal loss limit lower and lower. And when I say like he's doing all this, I'm not blaming everything on him because I'm blaming myself, but at the same time, it's like not. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. But like at the end of the day, it is my fault for listening to quote unquote him, right? But this just goes to show, man. Like one day is all it takes. I thought I had it all figured out, and you may think you have it all figured out after a few weeks, after a month, after a few months. But all it really takes is one day, and I feel like this lesson was really needed for me and really impactful for me to go through in my journey, because this will happen in the future again when I'm doing consistent 2 months, a month, and then all of a sudden, I have to remember this day, or not today, but Thursday of last week, September 12th. I'll always have this day in mind where he's waiting for any chance that he can get, and all it takes is one day to slip up. And this lesson that I learned will help me so much in the future this lesson was mandatory in order for me to have that long-term consistency, because this taught me that all it takes is one day. All it takes is one day. We're at 7 minutes. But yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm always gonna be fully transparent. Always show my dashboards, always show my account numbers, and these are the same accounts, 50Ks. They're all gone too. I copy trade all of them, so every account. And the sad part is, I was 1 day away from getting that payout. 1 day. 1 day away from getting that 20K payout, 20K into my bank. And that's another thing. I didn't lose 30K of my money, right? Like I made 30K and then I lost it all. So it's not really like me losing 30K in the ground. But, I was 1 day away from getting that payout, so that does kind of suck as well. I could have at least gotten the payout. And you guys are probably going to be in the comments like, oh, like, what are you doing? Like, you should have played for the payout. You should have just played it safe. And I'm like, bro, you're telling me stuff that, I already know. So you not wasting your time, but, you going into the comments and commenting that, like, telling me what I should have done differently. Trust me, I've already went through every single possible scenario that I could have done, and I've already did that. So, but yeah, I'm always gonna be fully transparent. I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I don't care if anyone sees this and decides that I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to trade. That's perfectly fine, because I know what I know, and my students know that I know how to trade, and hopefully a majority of people in my Discord also, or whoever, at least the people who have been around long enough, they know that I know how to trade. And I just had 1 day where it all went wrong, and it happens. And the thing about this is, what I did on Thursday, not every single trader, but 90 to 95% of traders on social media are doing the same exact thing. The only difference between me and them is that they're too ashamed to share it publicly. You know why? Because they rely on Discord sales, they rely on mentorship sales, they rely on candle range theory sales, quarterly theory sales. They rely on all their marketing schemes to have their main source of income. Why do you think no one shows account numbers? Why do you think no one shows like bank statements or broker statements? That is what I want to be. I want to be like one of the few social media traders who are actually like authentic. That's why I show all my account numbers, because I it literally forces me to like be real with you guys. And it's not like I ever thought about not being real with you guys, but it's just like something that I do, because I have nothing to hide. So why am I going to hide my account numbers? Go ahead and ask your favorite trader on social media why they hide their account numbers, and see what they say, or see if they do hide them, and wonder. And some guy in my Discord was like, "Oh, why would I, why would I buy your Discord when I can buy this other guy who's making 6-figure months?" And I was like, "Go ahead, like I like if you like I don't understand why you're saying that in my Discord in the first place, but go ahead." And I'm just gonna say that this guy that you're talking about, he's hiding his account numbers for a reason. And it's because all these traders on social media, they're constantly blowing accounts, over leveraging, blowing accounts. They're not aiming for consistency. They're aiming for the big payouts so that they can draw you guys into their Discord, into their mentorship, and make money off of that. That's their business model, right? My business model is focused on consistently profitable trading. So that's the difference between me and all these other traders on social media. But what else? So yeah, at the end of the day, I got complacent. I had those 3 weeks that were really good in terms of following my rules and remaining disciplined. And I'm not saying they were good weeks because I didn't take a single loss. I'm saying that they were really good weeks because I was following my rules and remaining disciplined and only taking high quality setups. And when I do that, it just so happens that my win rate dramatically increases. So I just got complacent. Not really euphoria, not really overconfidence. I just, I stopped taking myself. See, I didn't take the gambler inside me as serious because, I thought he was gone. And the thing about that is that your lower self, that gambler inside you, he will never, or they will never leave, right? And that was a real eye opener for me because, I thought, I'm doing so great. Like, there's no way I'm going to mess this up. Like, I have no reason to. And I was literally telling people that, like, they're like, you're not like scared, like you might just like blow up one day. I'm like, no, like there's no reason for me to do that, because like I have what I have now and I'm not going to ruin it all. And then here I am, making this video. And the thing about that is, people are probably wondering like, why didn't you just stop? Or like, why in the moment, like you didn't like think. Like, only a few people are going to understand this. But when you're going on tilt, when you're in that moment of when the only thing that you're focused on is your P&L, it's weird because your brain can only focus on one thing at once. So if you're focused on, getting out of drawdown, if you're focused on fixing that mistake real quickly, you're not going to be able to also focus on those long-term goals that you had in mind, those following your rules, remaining disciplined. You can't focus on that when the only thing on your mind is seeing that P&L that's red, or having that small mistake that you just want to fix real quick, and that's the only thing that you're trying to fix. You're staring at the charts, maybe even moving your face closer to the charts, trying to find something, anything to get you out of drawdown. You can't focus on those long-term goals, and you can't remind yourself that like this isn't what you should be doing, because the only thing that you're focused on is getting out of drawdown. And that's what I was focused on, and I wasn't able to snap myself out of that mode, out of that tilt. And it didn't really hit me until after the fact, after all the damage was done already. And yeah, so I have to figure out something. Maybe I can maybe you guys can help me out, or once I do figure it out, I'll share it with you guys. Obviously my solution to that is to not go on tilt in the first place. Prevent yourself from getting into that mindset and just staying in the right state of mind. But I also wonder if you guys hear my stomach. I also wonder if there's some kind of solution, like while you're in that bad state of mind or in that negative state of mind, if there's a way for you to snap out of it. Because for me, I haven't found a way to kind of snap out of that that tilt mindset, or that that negative mindset of when you're just spiraling downward. I don't know how to snap out of that. So my solution is prevent myself from even transferring over into that mindset in the first place. But yeah, maybe there is a solution to that. If you guys know of anything, you can comment it down below, and if I find it useful, I'll share it with everyone. But yeah, the purpose of this video is to just, like I said, just be as transparent as possible, and just be transparent, just keep it real, because that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've always done, and that's what I will always do. And that's how, when I do get to that point where I'm getting consistent payouts, getting consistent big payouts, 6-figure months, you guys will know that, like, I'm not BSing, because I have nothing to hide. I never did have anything to hide. I'm still going to show the account numbers. I'm still going to show the dashboards. And you guys will know that, like, I'll be one of the few traders out there who are actually doing what they're talking about, instead of, just constantly blowing and resetting accounts, aiming for the big payouts, so I can market it to you guys, and so guys can buy my mentorship or Discord. But, that's not me, man. That just doesn't sit right with me, just lying to people, which is why I always keep it real, because lying to people is like one of my biggest life, like, philosophies, I guess. I don't know. I can't really think of the word, but like lying in general, I really don't like lying. I never lie. I don't like liars, and that's just my way of life. There's no need to lie, because the truth will always come out. So I'm never gonna lie to you guys. Always keep it real. And the other reason I made this video is, especially if you made it to the end of this video, congrats to you. But the other reason I made this video is in case anyone else is at right here where I was, that all-time high in your trading career. You're like, man, nothing can go wrong now. I just want you to take this video as a reminder that all it takes is one day. And I just want you to watch this video and keep in mind that you still have to stay 100% focused. You don't lose focus. Stay focused. Keep doing what you've been doing, and you'll succeed. If not, if you get complacent and if you let up, this is what's gonna happen. So I don't know, whenever someone's telling me about like how their trading's going really good and amazingly, maybe I'll just send them this video. Who knows? Because one day is really all it takes to ruin a month's worth of discipline. It ruins a quarter's worth of discipline. Can you imagine being consistently profitable for 3 months, and then one day all of that progress is gone? I'm so glad that it happened to me on a funded account. One, I'd rather have it be a funded account than a personal account. And two, it's only been 3 weeks compared to like 2 to 3 months of progress, and then one day I lose everything. So I could see the downside of this. I could have got that 20K payout. I was one day away, and I could have been doing a whole lot of different stuff right now. Or I could see the upside of this, of how, again, it was on a prop firm account, not my real money, and also it's 3 weeks, and it could have been a lot worse. So yeah, I hope you guys can appreciate my honesty. And even though I'm teaching others now, and I was talking to some people about like how I'm gonna address this publicly, and they were like, it wouldn't be really good for business, it wouldn't be good for making money off teaching. But like, then I told him, like, I'm not, like, that's not my focus though. Like, at the end of the day, I post videos like these of my failures so that you guys, anyone watching this, or that my students, people learning from me, they can learn from these and be better than me, because that is my goal as a teacher. I want people learning from me to do better than me. I want people learning from me to learn from my mistakes, so that they don't have to go through this. They don't have to go through the pain and suffering that I had to go through. And that will dramatically, speed up their progress in their process, and ultimately they will succeed quicker than I did, because they are learning from my mistakes as long as they listen. And I feel like a lot of these social media traders, that's not their main focus as a teacher. Their main focus is to see how much money they can make. But no, my main focus is to have my students be better than me, learn from my mistakes, and um, yeah, just succeed. At the end of the day, I want them all to be independently successful. I feel like I'm just ranting now, but I just want you guys to, really know that at the end of the day, Blasian is a trader, not a marketer. And I'm not trying to like prove myself to you guys. I just want that to be, clear. And it's funny. Side note, I was typing in the Discord, in the Top Step Discord, because they like messed up my accounts or something, my other accounts, and some dude was like, are you Blasian from YouTube? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, oh, dope, like you're really inspiring. And I was like, damn, bro, like, am I that big, bro? Like, I only have like 5.5K subs, so I don't think I'm like that big in the community. And then some other guy was like, are you Bonnet Man? I was like, Bonnet Man. That's kind of funny. But let me see how long this video. I feel like I'm just yapping now. 20 minutes. All right, yeah, I'm just yapping. But yeah. I hope you guys can learn from this video. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. It doesn't really affect me too much. I'm here for the positivity. I'm here for inspiring others. I'm here for teaching others, and I know that one day I will be consistent. And just this little 3-week run that I had, it was a big lesson to be learned, and not only learned for me, but for you guys as well, because that's why I'm sharing it. So let me make sure that's everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you found it inspiring, if you feel like this video helped you, leave a comment. Let me know. I love reading those. I read every single comment. Even the hate ones, they're kind of funny. Most of them are kind of funny. Some of them are even about like ICT, like hating on ICT on my videos because I trade him. And it's like, bro, like, why are you hating on ICT in my comments when all I do is just trade his concepts? But yeah, bro, don't I'm still here. My brain just shut off. But what was I gonna say? Just be you, bro. I hope you guys, outside of trading, I want you guys to see this video and see how authentic I am as a person. Because if I'm this authentic in the charts, you can just imagine how authentic I am outside the charts. So I also want you guys to just see this video and see my authenticity as a person, not only as a trader, and hopefully you guys can also learn from that. Become a better human being. Be authentic, be true to yourself. Don't care what other people think, because there will always be someone that has something to say, no matter how good you're doing. So why try and satisfy everyone when everyone will never be satisfied? So live for yourself, bro. Do what you want to do. I felt like I wanted to post this video, and I wanted to be true to myself. And I know there's going to be people talking about I should stop trading, and not stop trading, but I should stop, trying to teach others. I should get off social media. There's always going to be people saying what they want to say. But, I'm going to do what I want to do, because that's what I want to do. And other people find it inspiring. Other people say that I help them a lot. So those are the people who I do it for. I do it to inspire those and help those people that have been in the situations that I've been in, or are currently in the situations that I have went through, like this one today. This me blowing my accounts, it really did hurt in the moment, and it took a while for me to get over it. It took me a while to forgive myself for making that mistake, because that's a lot of damage, and it took me a while to forgive myself, but ultimately I did. And one thing that helped me get over it and forgive myself was talking to people. I was talking to one of my mentorship students about it, and just simply talking about it to someone else really does help. So if you're going through something similar and you feel like you just need someone to talk to, my Discord is open. I'll put the link in the description, or you could just leave a comment on this video, and then I'll get to it sooner or later. This video probably won't do too good, but there won't be too many comments, so I should be able to get to every comment. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I've done enough yapping. It's already been 25 minutes, so I'm gonna end it here. like I said, stay true to yourself, bro. Don't live your life for other people, and follow your rules. And one day, it's all it takes. So, with that being said, be safe. If you're not in my Discord yet, join my Discord. Link is in the description. And until next time, be safe.